It's me, Katie, back in the AFI DIY lab, here to show y'all how to make some solid gel air freshener. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you love learning new ways to fragrance your home, and we can get started. For starters, I got my deionized water here, which I just took out of the fridge. We want this to be cold in order to properly prepare the carrageenan powder, which we'll be adding in a moment. But for now, let's add in some colorant and preservative to it. So I'll go ahead and add in 5 drops of green. Okay. And add in our preservative. Whoa, do you see that? That's so cool. I picked out a green water-based colorant that will match our fragrance of choice. It's paramount that a preservative is used in these air fresheners to prevent growth of mold and bacteria over time. I'm using German Ben too. Now that I have these stirred up, we're ready to add in our carrageenan. Carrageenan powder is derived from seaweed. It's a widely available and affordable alternative from gelatin, which will firm up the gel air fresheners. I'm going to sprinkle that in and give it a good stir. It's not going to dissolve all the way yet. In the meantime, we go ahead and set this aside. Next up, we have to prepare our fragrance. Because this is a water-based application, we need to combine our oil-based fragrance with something that will solubilize it. I'm using hydrogenated castor oil, which can homogenize the fragrance oil into the water. To do so, add in the fragrance oil to the hydrogenated castor oil and stir vigorously for at least a minute to ensure that they're well combined. Grab the hydrogenated castor oil, and today I'll be using AFI's green apple. I have this pre-measured out and ready to go, so I'm just going to go ahead and dump that in. And now give it a good stir. Let's come back to our water mixture again. I'm going to grab my double boiler and place the mixture in it. Now I'm going to bring it to 158 degrees. I'm going to grab my stirring utensil again and continuously stir until the carrageenan powder is dissolved. Cool, so we're at 160 and our carrageenan powder is dissolved, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the heat. There we go, I got it. Now I need to allow this to cool to 140 degrees or below. Okay, we're at 120, 124, so we're looking good. Now we can add in our fragrance mixture. I'm going to grab my stirring utensil too, because we're going to want to stir this thoroughly during and after adding this. After the addition of these ingredients, we're going to make sure that these are fully blended into the water base. Once everything is homogeneous, you can pour it into containers of choice. Make sure to use a packaging that has a lid. That way the fragrance will stay strong until you want to remove the lid and use the air freshener. I went with these transparent 8-ounce jars, and I'm going to carefully fill them up without making a mess, hopefully. Don't put the lids on until these are completely cool. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the fridge real quick. Since they're cooled, I put the lid on it and they're done. Aren't they so cute? Each 8-ounce jar of gel air freshener costs about $1 to make. They can be sold wholesale for $2 to $3 and retail for $4 to $6. Want to learn how to make more air fresheners? Go ahead and watch our water-based air freshener video and DIY playlist on our channel. If you enjoyed spending time with us in the lab today, ring that bell icon so you never miss another post. Oh, and you can get in touch with us on any of our socials linked in the description box. We love reading your questions and suggestions. Until next time, I'm Katie and thanks for tuning in. Bye!